Hi there, welcome to this video where I teach you 5 different ways to make money with your drone. My name is Brad and I put up a tip every week on how to improve your drone videos. And if that interests you, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Let's get to it! First thing you need to know is that you have to have an FAA Part 107 license in order to make any money with your drone. I have an affiliate link down below that will help you pass the test on the first try. So you have a great drone and you want to make a little extra money to help pay for that drone. I'm going to show you 5 different industries that you can get into to help you pay for that drone. The first one is real estate. It's probably the most popular amongst everybody because it's so easy to get into by talking to some realtors. In fact, maybe you are a realtor and you just bought a drone and you're going to use that to help your business. Most of the time you're going to take a handful of aerial pictures, basically hand them all to them over on a drive or whatever, get paid and be done. Takes about 5, maybe 10 minutes of flight time. The nice thing is if you have a DSLR, even a decent one, doesn't have to be a great one, you can also do interior pictures of the property and make a little bit more by doing those. For the more expensive properties, you can even make some videos. Sometimes you will just give them the footage and sometimes they may want you to edit it. So if you have editing skills, it's really in your best interest to go ahead and use those editing skills to make a little bit extra money with editing. And if you need a little bit of help on that, I have a whole bunch of videos on how to improve your videos. Number 2 is weddings. Couples are starting to get interested in having some extra footage in their wedding videos and their wedding pictures that are from a drone. Some couples have never even thought about it, and maybe the suggestion is all they need. Usually you're going to take video the day before the wedding because a lot of people don't want drones flying over during the ceremony. And most of the footage you use is going to be used to add to the current video that they use with land-based cameras. You may want to talk to photographers and videographers that already do weddings so that they can use your service as an add-on to what they already do. Now sometimes if you're doing that, you may end up staying for just a little bit of time to get some aerial footage, and sometimes they may want you to stay a little longer, maybe for some help with some other things. So make sure that you talk to the person you're working with to be very clear on what is expected of you for the day or half day or for the couple of hours. Number 3 is something that I think is going to become bigger as time goes on. It's events. Maybe a family reunion or a company picnic. Just make sure that no matter what event you're doing is that you have the attendees know that there's going to be a drone around. Talk to the organizers and make sure that people realize there will be a drone around taking some video. And what would be really cool is to get an aerial picture of a very large group. Wouldn't that be great? You're probably going to be there 2, maybe 3 hours, and I doubt you'll even be flying the entire time. You'll just be going to different areas, maybe getting a group shot here and there, and maybe if something exciting is happening, you get up and over that. Again, just make sure that the attendees know that there's going to be a drone around. So with an event, you're going to want to make sure that you have some extra batteries and some extra memory cards. Now they may want you to just give them the raw footage, or you may actually want to edit a video for them. And of course that's extra services that you provide. And make sure that no matter what, everything is spelled out so that you know exactly what is expected of you and that they are not expecting something that you didn't say you were going to do. Number 4 is inspections. Inspections is a little bit harder to get into. Number 1, you really should have a good FLIR camera in order to do this, even though it's not necessary, but you should probably have it. A lot of like the commercial inspections, if you're doing commercial properties, you're going to want to go out there and get this done. Now with some people, what they'll do is they'll just go out and they'll get some video, some close-up video. You'll have to be pretty decent at flying because you might have to get close to the building, at least closer than you normally do, and get anything that might look that they need to know about, any kind of cracks, water leaks, whatever, something that doesn't look good, but you also have to fly over property. This thing could take anywhere from, 10 or 15 minutes, or it could actually take several hours. So this is something you're going to need a lot of extra batteries, or at least a way to charge them, and you are probably going to need some extra memory cards. I have actually been asked if they could keep the memory card. Basically, they would pay you for a memory card. So you basically give it to them at cost plus a couple bucks and you hand them the card. So make sure you have a card that you can actually just give them and not have to worry about it. Again, make sure you know and they know everything that's expected of you and everything is in writing or at least agreed upon. Number 5 is industrial inspections. It's going to be very hard to get into. In fact, you probably got to know somebody to get into. You're going to need a specialized drone, probably something in the aspect of the DJI M200 or 210. You're going to need a good FLIR camera. You're going to have to be a good pilot because sometimes you got to get into some tight spaces or fly in inclement weather and whatever. Because this is something that when you're doing an inspection like this is definitely not something that is the weather. They can't wait for the weather. The best thing about industrial inspections, it is really good work and really good pay if you can get into it. Of course, there are more ways to make money with a drone. These are just a few. If you know some more, go ahead and leave them in the comments below and let others know. Thanks for watching the video, and if you got something out of it, please go ahead and click that like button. You know, I'm not perfect, as I say in all of these videos, so if I miss something or if you have something great to add, go ahead and leave a comment below. If you know someone who might get something out of this video, make sure you share it with them, and if you want to see more videos like this or tips that I put up every week, go ahead and click that subscribe button. So until next time, fly safe and bye!